much says it all right there. I'm back in the Floodwood today. I'll be sitting about the 43 and a half. That's not true mile markers, but that's what they call them. All gravel. And it's wet. Loaded last this morning, getting a load of cedar. Kind of a one and done Sally. We're finishing up this side of the draw. This is a different job than that one over there, but we'll be hauling that next. It's a process and everything over there. Doing the typical setup around here. We can't really set up on points and skid half a mile. We kind of bump along these roads. All the roads are kind of set up for 1,000, 1,500 feet or whatever, and skidding. Kind of bumps along the roads every 100 feet or whatever and makes a landing and skids right into the road. They're on the main road as well as we are here over around the draw. Awful wet day to be out in the rigging. Dry April for here, and a fairly dry first part of May, and now looks like we're going to get some rain for the next week or something, and gloom and doom about fires and dry and everything like that, but I think we're going to get there quite yet. We got a little more spring before that happens. Jamie back there throwing a jag on. Jag of cedar. This will go up north. Be one trip deal. It takes about an hour and 45 minutes or so to get out to the highway from here. Probably a little bit more time with it being as wet as it is. It kind of gets a little greasy. And this road's pretty, it's not a bad road, it just one of them roads that needs to get taken care of and graded and cleaned up. It's they mag it in the summertime, so it sets up pretty nice, but then when it rains like this, then you're left with all those fines on the road and it gets a little greasy. It's pretty good material for the most part. It holds up pretty well. That over top of, well, you can't see it here now, but that direction is the Dorshak Reservoir. I don't know what it'd be, 2 or 3 miles by the crow flies, probably, something like that. And right over there is what they call Spike Camp, that saddle right there. You see where the road kind of goes over to it, and then Spike Camp would be off to the left there. That's your timber right there. The upper end of it probably. And then the whole North Fork is over that ridge that we're looking at and down. You can't see it, but well, you can kind of sort of see a little bit of a ridge right there. And it'll be off on the other side of the whole North Fork. This mountain right there, according to socked in with fog and you can't see it very well. It just fog rolls in and out of here pretty fast. We get the weather up here from Lewiston just comes right up the canyon, and so this place gets some pretty tremendous storms, and it gets a lot of snow in the winter time and a lot of rain showers like this that really make the timber grow. This is, I don't know how many times this has been cut. This is at least the second. Some people say it's the third, but I think for sure it's the second cutting on this. And we've taken some fairly decent timber hauled out of here. See a lot of this was cut in the 60s or 70s or whatever, 80s, and now they're going back through it again. So it does grow pretty fast. There's none of it monster, but it's just kind of the right size for this outfit. They want 16 or 18 inches. I think 18 inches, I guess, on the big end, what they can take for a saw log, and then they take peelers, of course, up to a 34. If there isn't much here for peelers. Yeah, that's kind of the lay of the land here. Place to work, but not when the weather is crappy and not when the road's junk. I've enjoyed spending time back here a few different times, sawed back here, and hauled logs out of here a time or two. Kind of a neat place to be, kind of a fun place to be, but when it gets miserable back here, it's miserable. Well, I hope you guys are having a better day than these hookers down there. I'm sure they're soaked to the bone. They've probably been after it for a couple hours now, so probably getting them cotton gloves are just good to soak. Well, I better tend to business here.